Hello everyone. Continuing from last class, let's dive into the animation section. Now we add a for each loop for each connected piece. As we can see, it's split into 480 objects. Each line is separated out. This isn't what we want. We want to split it into chunks. This happens because after adding connectivity, at the primitives level, each line has a unique class. Every line's class is different. Here we manually create an attribute, wrangle. At primitives level, import class. Class is an integer. Set class to iteration order. Add spare input. Click Create Mentored. Drag it down. Our goal is to import iteration or use detail. Negative. There, yes. Now we see the primitives level has a class. Display all. Class 0. Class 1. At this point, we don't need connectivity. Since it already has a class, run for each again. No issues. Here we use VX, or use attribute transfer. Transfer. Transfer the face level class. Display again. Same effect. Both methods. First method uses VX. Helps understand the process. Second method uses transfer. Transfers the class. Bring it over. Both methods work. Now focus on a small group of lines. Operate. Target this line. Add resample. Segment at 0.02. Check for issues. Oh, 0.003. No text. 0.002. Or place resample here. Subdivision curves for smoother corners. Add carve. Create a cutting animation. Starts at 1. Gradually goes to 0. Input 1 minus at. Time. Place slowly. Gradually appears. Divide time by 4. Now it appears slowly. Divide time by 10. When played, it gradually appears. Select the starting point. Add group expression. One. First point or primitives. Select these points. Select these points. Move these points. Add soft transform. Notice, soft transform here has a gear icon. Indicates it can't be compiled. Control the one group. Move it up slightly. Due to the soft radius, Moving this point affects all. Everything moves up. Current state. Reduce the radius. Result like this. Increase radius. Like this. Set radius to random value to avoid uniformity. Add for each connected piece. Since these are the 12th of September arete lines, we can run for each again. Place it inside. Display one separately. The benefit is we can create Metatog again. Click Add Spare. No text. Drag it down. Randomize based on iteration. Detail. -1. Iteration. Now it's a random value from 0 to 1. Check it. Value is too large. Now we see the order varies. Soft radius from 0 to 0.2. Add 0.1. Minimum soft radius of 0.1. Now it has varying timing. Check why it doesn't fall at the end. The group always exists. Soft transform moves it upward. Link this parameter with carve. Click soft transform. Click the gear. Find Edit Pakerson interface. Create a slider. Rename it. Any name. Now it has a slider. The slider has no function. If you are familiar with C4D, this slider is like user data. Add user data. Same thing. Adds a control. Or in a N. Expression controls have slider control. Same thing. In Houdini, we have this slider. Select carve. Right-click. Copy parameter. Paste relative reference. Now the value here matches this value. Value changes accordingly. Can also paste here. Same thing. Same thing. Watch this value. Starts like this. Gradually decreases. This result is wrong. Did lead to it first. Or use chi. Read height directly. Read height directly. Same result. Link this data to it. Link this data to. Value goes from 1 to 0. Want carve value from 1 to 0.1. Height stays same. When value is below 0.1, it falls slowly. Currently, it falls constantly. Want it to fall at the end? Use if statement. If condition is true, execute first result. If false, execute. If greater than 0.1, set height to 1. If not, set height to 0. Height is now 1. Play. stays high, then drops to 0. Don't want sudden change. When not greater than 1, result like this. Play. Sudden drop. Still wrong? If not greater than 0.1, result goes from 0.1 to 0. Before that, it's 1. Multiply by 10. Now it falls gradually. Play. Now we've progressed. Drag it over. Check all. Starts with nothing. Then falls. We used a core node, soft transform. This node can't be compiled, so we can't use compile node. Continue refining. Issue falls together. No text. Want staggered timing. Falling based on carve. Add randomness to carve. Add spare input, drag it. Copy it. Add random value. Random value from 0 to 1. Divide by. And turn off soft transform. OK, this result. Turn on. Now, when falling, timing is staggered. Only. Daysec. Add float x-axis. Create another float. Axis. Add randomness to x-axis. Copy. Paste. Use detail. -1. Iteration. Read this iteration. Generate random value based on iteration. Random value from 0 to 1. Result like this. Subtract 0.5. Random value from -0.5 to 0.5. Always random like this. Add parentheses. Multiply by value below. Read this value. Axis. Play, no issues. At the end, multiplied value is 0, no longer random. No issues. Copy. Random iteration. Multiply by any value. Add randomness to z-axis. If randomness is too much, multiply by 0.3. Reduce randomness. We use many expressions here. Think about why we said it this way. Without it, no randomness. With it, we can make it more random. Increase height. Multiply by 2. Play. If growth is too fast, change time 5 to time 50. Play. We see. Growth is very slow. Place timeline here. See more growth details? If timing error is too much, change it, divide by 10 to 20. Reduces timing offset. Speed up growth. Quick soft transform. Check here. For softer effect, tinge plus 0.12 plus 0.2 becomes softer. Display all. OK. No issues. If playback is laggy and fail cache, cache it. Cache it. Cache done. Check. Over 1 GB. Play again. Very smooth. Animation has 2 issues. First, longer lines. Grow faster. Shorter lines. This line is short. Grows slower. Appears simultaneously. And simultaneously. Due to carve-based animation. Carve here. Long or short lines. Carve is percentage-based. Second issue, simultaneous appearance. Once staggered timing. Wipe bottom to top. Or random. Solve first issue. Similar falling speed. Similar speed. Display 1 line. Add danza. Measure. Measure, line, length. Had primitives. Level has perimeter. Each line has a length in for each. Length disappears. Add attribute. Transfer. Transfer this attribute. After transfer, place this attribute at detail level. Attribute promote to detail level. Detail now has length. These lines have different lengths. At primitives level, lengths are similar. Difference is negligible. In same area, make line length same. After transfer, each line over 3 meters. Divide by 10. Use parentheses. Divide by line length. Detail. Zero these points. Parameter. Divide by line length, longer line, smaller result. Smaller result, slower growth. Check first. Grows fast now. Multiply by a value. Multiply by 3. OK, speed is good. Display all. Growth a bit slow. Change multiply by 3 to 2. Short lines finish growing. Already done. Long lines still growing. Longer lines take longer. This area's lines are longest. Take longest to grow. Larger areas grow longer. Adjust line length. No text. Long lines may be 13. Long lines. Longer growth is fine, but not too long. Gap shouldn't be too large. Long lines. Slightly longer growth. Short lines, slightly shorter. Gap not too large. Currently too large. Display one line. Generate attribute. Check each line's length. Attribute wrangle. Detail has attribute. Place at primitives level. At test equals. Detail. Node itself, 0. Parameter 0. Primitives level has tested attribute. Longest line over 6.9. Shortest line 1.42 meters. Longest lines are these 6.9, 6.5. Next is 6.01. Check here. Detail level 6.01. Operation is correct. Remap length. Contrast too strong. 1.3 to 7. Has length. At detail level. Copy attribute wrangle. At primitives level. Equals. Fitty function explained earlier, fit at. Map from 1.3 to 7. To 1. To 3. Reduce contrast. Transfer, then carve. Play. Length now from 1 to 3. Fall together. Short lines finish first. Long lines take longer. Not too long. Long areas, still too long. Adjust again. Adjust again. Clamp. Clamp from 1 to 2. Values over 2. Forced to 2. Length over 2 becomes 2. Check. Contrast reduced. Less. Grows too fast. Multiply by 5. Growth. Over 200 frames looks good. Multiply by 4. About 200 frames. Right-click. 220 frames. Scorte. Check. Looks good. Display all. Sage null again. Check. Now, one issue remains. Display one line. Add random timing. Random timing on appearance. Grid. Attribute, justice, float, noise. Name is task. U, attribute transfer. Place mask at primitives level. Transfer mask. Lines have mask attribute. Display one line. Mask values differ. When using carve, add randomness. Prim. Current surface 0. Staggered number 0. Only one prim here. Prime number 0. Attribute name. Attribute fault mask. Input 0, 0. Comma. Mask attribute. 0 value play. Control mask. Reduce max value. Display. Play again. Now, stagger timing. Due to varying mask values. Timing offset visible. Staggered timing. Set to 0.45. Turn off display attribute. OK. Saves now again. 300 frames. Check. Staggered timing. Moderate speed. Ensure varied timing. Not too uniform. Not too different. Easily modifiable. Here is UA. Change to A. No issues. No issues. Animation fine. Benefit of procedural. Becomes an asset. Later. Easy to modify. Display all. "12 lines here. Change to 5 lines. Control as desired. Very flexible. Add color to lines. This plane. Add UV project. Add UV. 10C. Attribute from map. Use texture for coloring. Color on points. Attribute it promote. Transfer from points to faces. Transfer color. During transfer. Transfer color to. Lines now have color. Change texture. Zoom in. Each group has same color. One slight variation. Here. Make color. Vary by iteration. Click Attribute from Map. Image setting. Add first. Add jitter input. Drag iteration in. Value is 0 to 1. Display all. Some lines. Middle, sudden color change. Adjust. Divide by 3. Copy. Paste. Multiply random by 3. Reduce randomness. Slight color, randomness. Increase lines. Now, 30 lines per area. Looks like this. Result is good. Change text. Changer, randomness. No issues. No issues here. Show animation. Notice a gap here. Likely due to insufficient copied faces. Copy more. Should fix it. Issue resolved. Cache now. Cache done. Check. One last issue. When falling. Feels wrong. Should fall like a line. Check reason. Display 1. Ended end has issue. Click Soft Transform. Later it goes downward. More downward. Soft radius unchanged. Multiply by coefficient. Multiply by this coefficient. Lower, smaller, soft radius. Okay, no issues now. Feels correct. Smaller radius at end. Display all. No issues. Version 5. Save cache done. Check again. No issues. Start or end. No issues. No issues. Compare last version. Ended checkshows. That's it for animation. Class ends here. Materials and rendering, covered with Redshift. Later. To be explained.